Okay, today we are going to be connecting the Tyros to the internet. A couple options you can do. You can try to find a USB Wi-Fi adapter. However, the Tyros, even if you buy it brand new, is fairly old. Chances are a lot of the USB Wi-Fi adapters will be discontinued on the market. You won't find them at a local store, so it's really a pain. What I ended up getting was this from the local Best Buy for $50. It's called a wireless bridge. And you can configure it real quick to work with the Tyros. All you have to do is you first connect it to your computer to set it up. So I'm going to do that now. So once this all turns green, it should be ready to go. You open your web browser and go to any page, and it'll automatically go to the wireless bridge configuration. Now, every wireless bridge is going to be different. You'll have to read the owner's manuals, but basically you're going to just set the wireless bridge up to use your local Wi-Fi network. Okay. All right. So once you have it configured, I'm not going to pull the keyboard out because it is pre-labeled. I'm plugging it into the corresponding ports. It's plugging the USB to a device, in this case for power. If your bridge doesn't have USB power, then you just plug it into a wall receptacle. And then, of course, it has the Ethernet port, which I plug into the LAN jack on the back of the keyboard. And then I've got a little Velcro strip here to attach it. The lights will change color. There we go. So the device is powered up, and once that's done, you can just hit the internet button, and it will connect to the internet. And that's what you should be seeing. You don't have to configure anything else on the keyboard if you have that bridge configured correctly. You just plug it in. So once you've got your Tyros connected to the internet, you will have to create your registration account with Yamaha in order to download any of their content and such. You should have a piece of paper, and this little piece of paper has the product model number on it, and then on the bottom of the keyboard you'll have the serial number. On the bottom side of the keyboard, right under here, and you are going to go to members.yamaha.com, http://members.yamaha.com, and basically you're going to fill out this model number that you see on this, which you also see at the bottom of the keyboard, but it's harder to read, and your serial number. Go through the complete registration process, which I'm not going to walk you through because it probably changes whenever they change your site, but it should be fairly straightforward for you to do. Once you have that done, you will have your login information that you will program into your keyboard to download any content you would like to download directly to the Tyros. So once you have your Tyros all ready to go online and you have registered it online, then we can go ahead and go into the internet, and we'll just take a quick run through here. So I press the internet button, and for a quick trial spin, we can do some free songs. So I'm going to click the button right next to free songs, and we're going to pick free songs from Yamaha, and we'll give it a second here, and we say related songs, and it pulls up a list of the free songs. Okay, so now we've got a list of all the songs that they're going to give you for free, and we have the menu section here. We'll go over that a little later. Actually, no, let's hit it now. We're in the internet section, kind of get you some of the navigation. You'll notice you have two rows of buttons here, and these buttons, you'll see either one item here, each above each one of these sections, or you might see two rows of items. If you see one item, then basically the bottom or the top button mean the same thing. So either one of these buttons will take me home. Either one of these buttons will take me back. So that takes me back to the previous page I was just at. And again, if I want to bookmark, either of these buttons would do that. Now here where you have a split line with a row of options on the top and a row of options on the bottom, the buttons correspond to the row. So for example, this top one is arrow up, so the top button is arrow up, up cursor, the bottom one is down cursor. So I hit the bottom one to go down, top one to go up. So just keep in mind when you see this row on the bottom, if it only has one row that's a big huge block, then it means either button. If it has a block where it shows both of this, then it means any four of these buttons will all do the same thing. So, and if it's split, then it goes to to the button that it corresponds to. So I'm going to go through here and just pick a piece, and we'll do, I don't know, the swan. So we do the swan and we hit enter, and it says, do you want to download it now? We're going to hit the button that corresponds across from download now. It'll download it right directly to your hard drive, and we say that is fine. And so there it is, the swan. So I can hit this link to go to the swan, and now I can just hit play. Likewise, if I want to go to one of the other songs I have in here, which is the finale, and now I highlight it and hit play. So that's some basic navigation. We'll get into more as we go further. If I want to exit out, there's an exit button right here, and that takes me back to the last area I was at. Now that's the free content. Let's go ahead and go home. So I'm going to hit either of these buttons, it doesn't matter. So that'll take me to my home page. And now we're going to say get music. Now obviously we've created an account and everything, but we have not entered a credit card, and a lot of the music costs anywhere from $2.99 to $8.99. So, but we're going to say get music. Actually, for this project, let's do learn music. Let's see what's under there. So we got practice mode and music lessons. Now, music lessons, give you a quick run through on music lessons. They're for the basics. If you are not familiar with playing a piano at all, that's what this section is for. You've got meeting the keyboard, reading the notes, exploring the keyboard, improvisation. It talks about the bass clef. Very basic fundamentals. That is what that section is for. We go ahead and start over to go back. We got practice mode. Now what practice mode allows you to do is you can get demo songs, you can download songs, and you can actually step through the song. It will play, like say you want to practice just the right hand. It'll have the whole song programmed into the keyboard, and you say, I want to play the right hand. And you will see the sheet music go on the screen, and it will stop. It'll play its music along, and it'll stop until you hit the next note you're supposed to hit on your right hand. That teaches you actually playing the different songs. So we'll go into that a little later. Actually, that's what we're going to be testing here. But we've got to get some songs on here first. So I'm going to go back home, and I'm going to say get music. And we're going to look for a song, not a style, but an actual MIDI song. So click on that, and then we're going to go ahead and search by artist. And then we can scroll down. Let's pick Taylor Swift. So we'll go down to S for the last name and press enter right here. Then go to SW there. So this would be ST through SZ, so SW is in there. So we select that and press enter. There you go. So now we're going to scroll down. I don't like their naming system here. You search by last name, but then it puts it in no particular order, so it makes it hard to find them. Alright, so Taylor Swift, press enter. And what was the song?
Our song.
We highlight our song, press enter. And it'll automatically in a few seconds start preview. If it doesn't, you can click the button across from preview and you'll hear a preview. I'll go ahead and stop it. We want to purchase it. So now you've created your account, but you haven't put your credit card information in yet. So it's going to tell you when you go to purchase, it'll say it's $3.99. We say purchase now. If you have a promo code, you can enter it now, but we'll say purchase now. And it will want us to go to right here. It'll ask for your username and password, and you have to scroll through. I've already entered my username and password, but you'll use your dial to highlight the letters you want, highlight each letter, hit enter, and so forth. Fairly straightforward. If you've ever used an Xbox or any of those devices where you have to enter your name, you'll get the idea. And it'll give us a URL to where how we go ahead and set our credit card information. In this particular case, at this moment, This doesn't mean it'll always be the case, so you'll want to refer this to this screen or whatever documentation that came current with your keyboard. It's currently direct.music.yamaha.com/en/my account. You will then log in with your username and password you created earlier when you registered. And once you log on, you'll see a section to add a new card. And then you fill out the appropriate information. Once you've entered your credit card information, you can go back to the keyboard, press the continue button, and wham, there you go. It's all good to go. A few other things to notice with this song. I'm going to go ahead and go back a couple pages to the actual song. So once you've entered your card information, you can go ahead and continue with the purchase. So I want to just take a quick step back real quick to the previous screen, though I forgot to mention. It'll tell you whether the arrangement was realistic, if you have lyrics, and also if it shows chords for like accompaniment with somebody playing the guitar, whether or not information is available. So again, now we've already entered the credit card information. Now when we say purchase, it'll come up, we say purchase now. There we go. Purchase is confirmed. Now it's down. It'll automatically begin your download of your song. And when it's done, it automatically downloads it to the USB device that's plugged in if you have it plugged in. If we want, we can move it to your hard drive for later use, and we'll go into file management and all that later on. But for this, I have my USB stick plugged in, so that's where it saved it to. So then we highlight the song, which it is, we press enter, and press play, and that'll begin the song. You can always double check whether they're lyrics or not, but generally it's accurate just by hitting the lyrics button. There you go. That's how you download your first song.